Hi, my name is Lincoln Kincaid. I'm the founding owner of Physical Therapy and Balance Centers of North Central West Virginia, and I want you to love your life. If you find this video helpful today, I want you to go to the bottom, click the red button that says subscribe, so I can help get rid of all of those little aches and pains you might be experiencing. Today, I'm here to help you understand 3 of the most common causes of low back pain and sciatica. First though, I want you to understand what sciatica is. That's a very generic term that describes pain, numbness, or tingling that can run from your low back all the way down to your toes. And some people describe it as hot, cold, stabbing. The symptoms you can get are almost endless, but anytime you get a pain radiating from your back down your leg towards your foot, we can describe that as sciatica, but it can be coming from a number of places in your low back. So for me, the #1 cause of low back pain and sciatica for people over the age of 55 is what we call stenosis, degenerative disc disease, or arthritis. I hate all those big words, but if you've been to your doctor, all that means is you're still alive and gravity's having its effect on you. Because the longer you live, you probably notice you're not as tall as you used to be. I've lost about 1 inch in height already, because as you age, the discs, which are the cushions between your vertebrae, they actually begin to decrease in size and they lose water, which means they're not spongy shock absorbers like they used to be when we were 18 or 19. And as the discs begin to shrink, the vertebrae now set closer on top of each other, and we begin to get more bony contact between one vertebrae and the other. And this creates arthritis. And as you develop arthritis in your spine, between every vertebrae in the body, there's a small hole that the nerve comes out. That's called a vertebral foramen. All that means is there's a hole where the nerve comes out, and when you get arthritis, that hole gets smaller. So stenosis means narrowing. So you have a narrowing of the hole where the nerves come out due to arthritis and due to your disc being shorter or smaller than they used to be. And as you get compression on the nerve, that can cause the pain running down your leg. So if you've ever been to Walmart or any grocery store or Target and you see people pushing the buggy and they're kind of bent over their buggy like this, or maybe this is you, it's because when you're up tall, you're compressing a nerve. And when you bend over, it makes that hole where the nerve comes out bigger and it takes pressure off the nerve. So you feel better here when you're leaning over your buggy. A common cause of pain for people under 55, under 50 really could possibly be due to the disc itself. So we've all heard of disc bulges, disc herniation, disc ruptures. What that means is there is a tear in the outer part of the disc which holds the nucleus in place. So the outer structure of a disc is very similar to like a ligament or other supportive structure in your body, and you can tear the outer portion of this disc, and then the inner portion of the disc begins to push out. So right here on Slim, we have a red thing right here. This is actually meant to indicate a rupture of the disc that is compressing the nerve that comes out behind this. So this is very common for people that describe, I was lifting something heavy from the ground, or at the end of the shift, I was picking stuff up and turning, and I felt this horrible pain in my back. I got pain running down my leg. That could be due to a lumbar disc injury. Typically, these people get out of bed in the morning and they have a lot of pain from laying down to standing up. Typically, they hobble to the shower and they let the water run on their back for 5 to 10 minutes so they can finally start moving. A third cause of low back pain is due to your sacroiliac joint. You may have heard somebody say your SI joint. Well, what that means is at the very bottom of your spine, there's a triangular shaped bone called the sacrum. And then on the sides are the ilium. You have the top of your hip bone and the bottom of your hip bone, or the sit bone. And there's a joint right here where the ilium and the sacrum come together. Hip bone, tailbone. Where they come together, there's a joint that can be the culprit of a lot of pain in your life. Very common. Women who are pregnant, the body begins to relax, get ready for child delivery, can get a lot of pain right there. Runners get a lot of pain right here. Maybe you were out walking and you stepped off a curb and you kind of jammed your heel into the ground. That can also cause a sacroiliac joint injury. This can actually happen from any age, from 6 years old to 80 years old. And the symptoms you can see here can actually be knee pain, ankle pain, or pain right over the sacroiliac joint. So the good news for you is these are all very easy to fix. I want you to continue to look through my videos, hit the subscribe button below, because I've got additional videos which will help you find answers and find exercises to help you overcome your low back pain and your sciatica.